Hi everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums, and I have a treat for you today. I have received the paper Here Comes the Bride from Country Craft Creations, and I made a design team project using this paper. And I'm going to show you other paper I used besides this. This obviously is a wedding themed paper collection. It's got 3 of each of these sheets and 2 sheets of the cutaports, 2 sheets of the tags. I used some black artisan cardstock. I used some natural artisan cardstock. I used shimmery black bear. I'm reading it upside down. Irish cream and sandpaper. So these are beautiful colors, and they went with the collection really nicely. Before I show you the project, I want to tell you a little while ago I made this box, and this has lights in it. The lights are turned on right now. And this side has a mini album, and so this is sort of a take on that project, and as well I never did a tutorial for that, so here it is. Yeah, it's a box top. Well, there's more to it than that. There is 2 mini albums. So it's similar to the other one. Here, I'll show you the front. Well, there's one front, and there's the other front. So what this is a bride and groom set of mini albums. There's 2 of them that fit inside this fabulous box. And the idea of these little albums is so you can, I'll get this out of the picture, maybe put them on a table to display at a wedding and show pictures of the bride and groom when they were growing up. Actually, it starts from when they're a baby. Let me show you how. These are, by the way, 5.5 by 5.5, so they both fit inside that box. This is popped up. I had meant to use, make this a shaker, because I got some fabulous shakers. Oh. These are wedding themed shakers. There's hearts and there's gold, but I just decided instead of making this a shaker, I made a little tag. This is a cut down graphic 45 tag to put a photo of the groom on there or the bride. So I didn't get to use the shakers. And I don't have any paper left. I used almost all of it. There was nothing big left, or else I would have even made a card. But anyhow, let's start with the bride. She's first. So again, this comes out so you can put a photo on here. I put it down at the bottom, and it fits right in there. And this is popped up. You can see it's dimensional. And let me take you inside. So inside I did this waterfall, but it's different sizes. And my idea with this is when you're putting pictures of the bride, you could start here and put baby pictures. So there's all different sizes, and I show you in the tutorial, which will be in a separate video, how to make this. And then this opens like that. Now the groom's is a little different, but I put some photo mats on some pages and not on others. Here's more of those graphic 45 tags, which has some of the paper from the collection on it. And then there's some side loading pockets, or side facing, not pockets, flaps. So again, here you can see I used that, I guess it's not the polar bear, it's the Irish cream. So it's got a little bit of a sparkle to it, and a photo would look great on there. But of course you can put pictures on these also. And I did put just a little bit of some light gray seam binding just so you know that that's a flap. Because if you bring this to a wedding, you might put it on the table and people haven't seen a mini album before. So it would help them get the idea that this opens up. Plus I rounded the corners. So that's another hint. Now these flaps open up, and there's room for 4 photos there, or 6 if you wanted to use that. And again, this is top loading pockets, so there's some tags in these pockets. And these pages I just left blank, so you can put up to a 5x5 photo on there. And now these pages open to the side. And as you can see with the shine, I used some silver cardstock. I have to remember to list that in the video, the link to get it. And then another pocket. Isn't that fabulous paper? It really is pretty. And that too. So that goes there. Now I haven't counted to see how many photos. I think I was at about 30. So, and then this one, pretty simple. It opens like that. Now I didn't want to put flowers or anything else to make it a little too chunky on here, because it was already going to get tight. I mean, it's still compact and there's still lots of room to put your photos, but I wanted to make sure it still fit in the box. So no dimensional. Now the Grooms is similar. Again, here's the graphic 45 tag that I did cut down, and I do have the die to make this piece inside it. And again, you would want to put the photo there, or maybe the name if you want to. And as I said, this is a little bit different, this waterfall. This was one of the pieces from one of the pages. I backed it on the sandpaper and then backed it on some black cardstock. So that'll open like that and that. I mean, think you could go from birth to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, age 7, or maybe 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, depends on when they got married. So you see this one has the flap that's got the magnet on it to the side of the page. I had done it a little different than the bride's. So again, you'll see different room for photo mats. And this one I used the black seam binding to put on the bottom or the side. And I just tied some different color ribbon. I'll take that out. I left this blank because once you put a photo on here, that's going to tell the story. So that opens like that. I did put in some photo mats, but I didn't want to go crazy because then you're limited in size to whatever size the photo mats are. And I didn't want to do that. I figured I'd put some in, but not all of them. So here's some photo mats. And this is double matted. And then this page opens up for another little photo. So there are the mini albums. And here's the box. I just want to show it to you. So it measures 6 3/4 by 6, plus with the feet, it's almost 7. So, and then it is 4 inches wide. So this is a 4x6 piece. And I used the heavy-duty cardstock, heavy-duty chipboard to make it. These I had in my stash, but there are some beautiful ribbons available at Country Craft Creations. I actually had picked up this ribbon because it's beautiful, but it just wasn't going to fit. But isn't that gorgeous ribbon? So I will find something fabulous to do with it. Here's the top. This is part of one of the edges of one of the papers. And this I had in my stash. I'm not sure where it came from. Of course, I've covered it up so you can't see it on the bottom. These feet are graphic 45 claw feet, and they are available at Country Craft Creations. So that goes in there, and it makes a really nice box to put the albums in, and they fit neatly. So this will go in on this side, and the grooms will go in on that side, and then you sort of push them to the middle so you can see the rating. So there we go. Now I do have two separate videos. There's a video for the box and a video for the mini albums. You can, the mini albums go together really quickly. They're not that complicated. And I was thinking of different things you could do with two mini albums. Maybe you could do something for twins, or you could do something for Thanksgiving and Christmas, or I don't know, just so many different things that come in twos. So put down below if you have any ideas what you could use double mini albums for if you weren't going to do a wedding album. So again, this is from Here Comes the Bride, a Country Craft Creation design team project, and look for the link in the description box for all of the supplies, as well as the link for the tutorial, for the mini albums, and for the box. Thanks so much for watching. Have a fabulous day.